hope you had a terrific weekend. So good to have you. And are you a light sleeper? When somebody gets up to go to the bathroom at night and they creak along the floor, does it wake you up every time? Silent Floor Solutions is here, and they have the answer to stop the squeak, and you can finally get that restful night's sleep. I have this very squeaky floor at home, and I keep waking up my daughter because you just, go walk around to go to the bathroom or whatever, suddenly, Mommy! So we have to use all these noise canceling, things, white noise to block out the sound. I didn't know you could fix a squeaky floor without tearing it up and replacing it. The co-founder of Silent Floor Solutions, Lev Remennik, is here to tell us how you do that.
We've developed our own technology, and it's not about renovation. Like you mentioned, it's more about lifestyle. So it's all started from my own house when we had the similar situation to yours, and there were a few squeaky spots in the high traffic area, in the sleeping area actually. So we tried different contractors, and everybody told us you need to cut the subfloor, like the floor open or the ceiling underneath. We didn't want to do that. So then I was thinking how to resolve that and came up with my own solution.
What causes the squeak in the first place?
So there are different causes. The major ones, there are layers of the floor and the subfloor got loose and moving. Like imagine you step on the floor and there is a movement between the hardwood floor and the subfloor. So, and subfloor sometimes getting loose from the joist. It's a very typical situation, and it happens in the high traffic areas, just wear and tear. Then when it's moving, the nails and the screws, all the fasteners inside start rubbing against the wood, creating this squeaky sound. And in order to fix that, so you need to get somehow inside.
You have to get inside. So you have to tear everything up, right?
That was the old way. So
now you don't have to. It's quite incredible when you go on the website and have a look at what they do. So without removing the boards, explain how your technology gets rid of the squeak.
So, like I mentioned, the major issue is the movement. And the sound, it's a symptom of something is wrong and loose inside the structure of the floor. So our approach to cure the actual problem, which is the movement, and stabilize the layers of the floor, getting rid of the movement. As a result of that, the sound is gone. It's done through the tiny holes drilled on the surface of the floor.
And so what are we looking at here? So this is somebody's living room.
Yeah, so our main approach, not to do the whole thing, the whole floor. We first do the assessment. We send the expert.
So you've identified the problem area.
Exactly, and we mark it up. So you can see here how it's marked.
Now you're drilling
and
the little holes.
You can see even here on the mock-up, let's say you have certain spot, so we're gonna mark it up, drill, and then we send the crew as a second stage. They will drill the holes in that area and apply special adhesive inside. You can see this photo. So the glue will flow inside and eliminate the movement. Bonding the layers.
It finds its own way, right?
Yeah.
Is it going to drip through the floor onto the ceiling below?
No, that's the way how we develop that. It's developed like technology, because I'm a mechanical engineer, so it's engineered technology. It's not contractors trying to improvise, right?
Don't get your contractor to try and do this. Your technology eliminates all of the problems that could happen with this solution. That's so cool. And how big are these holes that you're drilling? So the holes are really tiny. I would compare it with a dentist drill, and not everybody likes the comparison, but you can see on that sample, after we're done with the drilling, we finish those holes the way Where is the hole? I don't see the hole.
So you need to find them.
Is this a hole here?
Yeah. That's,
you'd never.
You can see here.
Oh, okay. So maybe you can see a tiny little hole there, but you're not going to be finding that.
Yeah, you can see.
Unless
here.
you're looking for it.
Yeah. So that's the whole point.
That's incredible.
And the process is really clean, and there is no intervention into your lifestyle. You don't need even to move the furniture around.
Get out of town. So how long does this last?
It lasts for a really long time, so it's gonna overlast the floor. I can answer this way. And the first projects we've done in 2009 when we started that, in our house and our friend's house, we keep tracking on that. So
And
far,
it's-
so
and so far,
good.
so good.
Yeah.
Cost-wise, how does this compare with replacing the floor?
So replacing the floor usually it's a really expensive process, and it's like from 5 to 15 grand, depends on the area. Plus you need to move out usually to do that, and it's not gonna guarantee that you're not gonna have squeak after. That's another thing. Our process usually it's in between $1,000 and $2,000. Most of the projects from a few hundreds that we've done so far.
Or
they
in
lay at
that range.
yeah.
Could be less, could be
Few
more.
$100s sometimes. The new houses, it's just might be like 2-3 spots, a few $100s.
That's amazing. Do they drill little holes, apply the adhesive underneath? It finds the right spot, doesn't drip through and get all goopy over everything. Squeak is gone.
Yeah.
You don't have to replace the floor. It's a miracle. You should be calling yourself Silent Floor Miracle.
Thank you for the tip, because we're looking for some new name now for the company.
It's really, I mean, it's quite impressive. Silentfloor.ca, check it out. So now, the only problem is those teenagers can sneak in at 2 in the morning now, whereas before they were getting caught. So teenagers are loving you, maybe parents not so much. Silentfloor.ca, congratulations, what a great business. Now here's one of our volunteers, Allison, with your community events.